Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never riding solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I feel it, what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. No. Your body, they make I see you. Now you where they got my fancy. When they do me, I get panty. Oh, no, 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 no.
And they call me. Girl, I want to go, but you got me. Why should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Ay, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need that, they make I look pity. You won't make us enjoy me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body but can make you for Ghana. Here, dancing for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Taking a look at the Pelicans. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Now here's Young. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. We are going to see a lot of action on the perimeter in this one. Clark, these teams are skilled three-point shooters.
I would not disagree with any of that, B.A. We'll see, though, which side is able to disrupt the opposing shooters. I mean, defense is going to play a role in this.
Now here's Payton. Tucker. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Ingram. Pass to Williamson. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
With an insane combination of power and touch, Zion is a one-of-a-kind star.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Back to Harden. Thibault with it. Shoots over Young. Thibault, that's good.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection. while he was born in Arizona, when it's time for national team play, Matisse Thybulle suits up for Australia down under, a team he medaled with in 2020.
Now here's Young. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. The three from Valanciunas. Drains the triple.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Hey, it's fun to see NBA players like Thybulle go their own way for national competition.
Yeah, it is, B.A. I mean, that's part of the interesting fabric of the global nature of the game, particularly as it relates to the NBA. International tournaments are kind of like an alternate world, if you will. Guys who are NBA rivals end up being teammates, or their teammates wind up on the other bench. It's actually pretty cool to see.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. New Orleans calls timeout.
The Pelicans call timeout. All right, coming on the floor right now, it's your Sixers.
The Pelicans making a switch here.
Once again, your 76ers, ENT, give them a hand.
Thybulle on the wing. Back to Harden. Pass to Thybulle. 5 to shoot. Here's Embiid. Pelicans cleared away.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And the shot goes in.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Now here's Young, and there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. And the 76ers call time here.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
Philadelphia 76ers, ENT.
1:52 left in the opening quarter. Here's Young. Here's Valanciunas. Down low. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Brandon Ingram, a big-time leaper who can dunk it down with power and with ease.
And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well. Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Young. Clock at 6. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's Pelicans ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Caldwell Pope. From behind the arc. The rebound by Embiid.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Tucker. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Tyler. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill. Incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
He gets it off. And so it's New Orleans closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the...
The Pelicans, 14.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Back to Young. Valanciunas down low. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Jones misses. The Sixers trailing.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
All right, so about the Pelicans. What has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
Here's Thibault. Sinks the tray. Thibault's got his third bucket of the night.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but looks like they're putting it together right now.
Jones' shot is good. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
To the paint. Pass to Embiid. Fires the three. Here's Payton. Now Embiid. Outside Harden. Back to Embiid. Ooh, poked away. Now Young with a steal. Here's Caldwell Pope from outside the arc. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Timeout for New Orleans. Sixers nasty.
So both teams making some changes here. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Harris. Back to Maxey. The ball's knocked loose. 4 on the clock. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid showing you a little force, wanting to dunk it down whenever he can.
Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
And the 76ers call time here.
Once again, your 76ers, ENT, give them a hand.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Williamson. to the right wing. Harris with it. Outside Tucker. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
There's a lot to like about Tobias Harris. His comportment, his versatility. He's adaptable. I think that stands out as well. I mean, he's had to play a lot of roles on different teams, and he's done them all at a high level.
1:11 left in the second quarter. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Back to Williamson. Williamson is doubled. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Harrell. Okogie pulls down the board.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Williamson, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Soft touch off the glass.
Assisted by
Williamson's got 7 points.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Here's time for Philadelphia 76ers PNC, everybody. Philadelphia 76ers PNC.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
New Orleans ball.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Pelicans on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Now Harden. Screen by Embiid. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Young. And Harden, former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Outside Ingram. Takes the 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Screen by Embiid. And it's Harden penetrating. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 8 points now.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Young. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It felt like we'd become a league where every game turned into a 3-point shooting contest. But, Clark, we've seen different styles work.
Exactly, B. I mean, take Chicago during the 21-22 year. I mean, they were fantastic offensively, yet near the bottom of the league in 3-point attempts. Having teams with distinct offenses, I think, makes the game a lot more fun to watch.
Pass to Payton. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. And it's Thibault missing.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Here's Caldwell Pope. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket on the night.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Outside Harden. Harris outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Embiid. To end the run. The shot comes out, and New Orleans will go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
The Sixers trailing. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in. Guys?
He's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. New Orleans calls timeout.
Put your hands together for your Philadelphia 76ers TNT.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, Tucker, ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Thibault gets a hand on it, and he recovers it. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Close game here in Philadelphia. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Outside Harden. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Throughout years of play, one thing that has stayed consistent in the game of James Harden is remarkable ability to facilitate.
You got to admit that Harden just has a gift for finding assists, Clark.
Yeah, he really does, B.A., and it's so amazing to watch. I mean, he's a guy that specializes in torching people one-on-one. But he's also almost as good setting other people up. Maybe it all comes back to how good he is at reading defenders. And I think there's something to be said for that.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance and spruce it up a little bit.
Pass to Williamson. Here he goes. And they double up Williamson. Yes, it's good. Williamson's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots. And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
That's good from Harden.
If you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game. The way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
Harden hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
New Orleans in the lead. Outside Young. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter here. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Harden with it. And it's Young picking him up. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Outside Tucker. This for the tie! We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Pelicans ahead, up 3.
32. The Pelicans, 35.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And it's New Orleans ball. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Young. Pass to Jones. And here's Young. Back to Caldwell Pope. Over to the left wing. Clock at 4. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Outside Tucker. Thibault on the wing. Pass to Embiid. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And at 250 lbs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
And he knocks down the first one.
This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months, rehabbing back and foot injury.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Now give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
Young from long range.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Inside. And Harden with the slam.
So far, Harden having his way on offense. The defense has to try something different.
Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Young. The rebound by Embiid.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
4-3, and they go to the intentional foul. Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He told them to be patient, work deep into the clock if you have to, but get good shots. He doesn't want them to look up at the scoreboard. He wants execution on each of its plays.
Thanks for that, Allie. And so here is Philadelphia, trailing by 4. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Embiid. From deep three-point range, the Pelicans pull it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Williamson.
Living up to the immense height, Zion is putting on a show, shouldering the load offensively.
Outside Harden. Pass to Embiid. Crafty move. And the finish inside by Harden. Harden's got 14 points here in the second half.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Outside for Ingram. Valanciunas with it. Here's Williamson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Williamson hits them both. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And he commits the intentional foul. New Orleans calls timeout.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Timeout for New Orleans. And your Sixers gas team. Checking in for the Pelicans. Herbert Jones.
And here's Thibault. Nice D from Valanciunas.
I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. The Sixers trailing. And stolen by Jones. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Outside Ingram. Pass to Young. Minute 32 left in the game. The three from Valanciunas. And the three-pointer goes. And the Pelicans lead by 9. To the inside. Back to Thibault. Shoots over Young. Thibault, that's good.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Outside Young. And another three for New Orleans.
And this just goes to show how much of a difference focus makes. Good win here for the Pelicans.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jonas Valanciunas.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Back to Young. Ingram on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Philadelphia ball.
Outside Harden.